I'm gonna end up burning up in here. I know it. I don't know why I'm wearing a sweater, but... And I'm about to eat soup. And I'm wearing sweatpants. Ooh, I might be slurping and stuff and nuts. So I'm gonna end up moving the mic and not moving the mic because I'm eating soup. I'm gonna get way too hot in here, I just know it. Hey guys! I streamed early today, I want to talk about the finale! Although, now this is the time when I eat though, so... What's up, Jose? I think you want me to call you Joe, right? I see you, what's up, Savage J? I might end up doing even more hot sauce. Is it Arnella? Hello. I hope I said that right. What is LFG? I don't know what LFG means. I'm rewatching right now. What's up, Gothic Love Story? Hey, Dorian. You're always hungry or eating. Well, yeah. Isn't everybody pretty much? You're either hungry or you're eating. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this stream. I know, me too. That's why I ended up starting it early. Now we know what happens when all biddies die at the same time. Oh, I know. She turns into freaking Groot. Or wait. Yeah, that's his name, right? Oh, it stands for Let's Fucking Go. Gotcha. Hey, did you watch episode 4 of Outer Banks yet? Yes, I just uploaded it onto Patreon a few minutes ago. Oh lord, I'm gonna die of freaking heat up in here. I even have my heating pad over there too, but I was like, I don't think I'll need that. I'm gonna end up being too hot. It's either freezing or hot in here. Sorry guys, and I'm gonna be eating too because this is normally when I eat dinner. Wait, Gothic is here? Yeah, Gothic's here. She's Jackie Daniels. That's Gothic Love Story. Shania, what's up? I haven't even tried this yet, and I know it's not spicy enough for me. Motherland Fort Salem, the finale had me depressed and relieved. Oh, I know, girl. When I upload the my reaction, you'll know. I had like all of the emotions going. Why do I only see my comments? I don't know. Shania, yeah, describes my life perfectly, either hungry or eating. Yeah, for the most part. I mean, depends on how you look at life, right? I'm just eating ramen too. It's just ramen. Yeah, Jay. Okay, good. I'm glad I said your name right. It was such a sad scene, but I couldn't stop laughing because she really looked like a tree. I know, I'm like, why does she look... I get that she's like super old, but why does she end up looking like Groot? I said, I'm like, why does she look like Groot right now? But, so I said it, and then I saw someone do a picture, like, comparison between Groot and General Alder. It's like, oh my god, yeah. I cried at the part where, cause I was like, it's happening too soon. Like there's gotta be a whole thing, right? So I'm like, I was questioning my emotions during that time. And then I really cried whenever Anacostia was like, cause you know how they were like, goodbye sister. And then she said goodbye. And I'm like, she's gonna say mother. And then she said mother. And I'm like, oh my god. And then that's when I started crying. Oh man. When might your Motherland Fort Salem reaction be coming to YouTube? Tomorrow. I edit them after this, after my live stream. So many emotions. Oh, I know. I was mad. I was crying, I was screaming, I was happy and laughing at some parts, but that's perfect. If it doesn't burn my esophagus, it's not spicy enough. I want the vice president to die. Oh, yeah, ditto. I was like, that piece of shit killed his own daughter. I had to switch devices. The finale was sad. It was sad. Penelope's scene got me, man. I didn't cry at Penelope's scene, but I was like, oh no! It was the opposite of what everyone thought. Because everyone thought that it was going to be an antidote to when she got pricked, and it wasn't. It was opposite. It was such a good episode, though. Oh, I know it was, and I am so glad they renewed it for a third season. I think if they didn't, I would have lost it. I admit, Penelope's scene made the waterworks. Oh, I know. I don't think I cried during that scene, but I was like, this is fucking sad. I was mad. That's one of the scenes where I was like mad. Not like mad, but I guess it was supposed to be like a petrified thing. Like she was so old, she petrified. But it did look a little funny. I only really found it funny after rewatching, though. Yeah, so, sorry, I had my mic up so close, like, or so far back, so I'm not, like, sloshing in the mic, but, Ruthless, yeah. I really want that doctor to die. Oh, yeah, definitely. Third and final. I don't know how they will wrap it up. Dude, let me just say, I was so, because I was crying because Alder died, right? And then at the end, I was like, oh my god, yes! I was like, the mycelium! I was so happy. I was so happy. Oh, man. The vice president is going to turn on the Camarilla at some point because the guilt is going to eat him alive. Oh, I think so. I think so. I think he feels like shit for killing his daughter. I hope he feels like shit. Am I sweating? No. Honestly, I wasn't sad about Penelope's death because she just, like, wasn't there for half the season, and then they showed her more often. I would have been more sad. Oh, yeah. I actually called Tally and the unit going on the run very early in the episode. Oh, yeah. Well, the first 10 minutes happened, and then I'm like, what else is gonna happen? Because even the first 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. The first 10 minutes of this episode. Huh. What the hell do you think happened to Alder in that ending? I think the mycelium is healing her. And then she'll be alive. I bet the mycelium will probably let her, like, walk out of it. I wonder if it's making her immortal or if it'll make her... I wonder if she'll have to come back to the mycelium every once in a while and, like, regenerate a little bit since she doesn't have the biddies. But I think that's, in my opinion, I think that's what... The mycelium is healing her, and then she'll be able to leave. The mushroom is using the dead witches within it to revive Alder, and she might be getting its powers. So if she's going to master it quicker than Ray, due to Alder having 327 years of experience on her. Oh, yeah, definitely. I think the doctor is very old Camarilla leader who has his own version of the biddies, captive witches, which is how he knows about the witches' prophecies that Petra doesn't have a clue about. That's definitely a good possibility. I do have to say that that was a good way to bait us, and also a good way to give Lynn less screen time, but still not completely killing her. I love that she is getting more jobs. I like that because she's an amazing actress. But, like, I don't want less General Alder. More Lynn and also more Alder, you know? And I know that that's, like, she's going to Gossip Girl, but Gossip Girl's shit. I'll be honest. Gossip Girl's shit. If Gossip Girl ends up making it past the second season, I'll be shocked. I was mad. Oh, well, I wasn't so much mad. I was, like, upset that the Gossip Girl reboot wasn't anything like I would have thought. It's just like, it's like, here's more, here's some more LGBT stuff, and here's more sex, and here's more, like, this and that. But, like, no more, like, there's not really any action. There's just, it's just drama. That's all it is. It's just drama. If you like that kind of thing, then it's like the perfect show for you. If you only like sex drama, and like I say that, and that's all the L word is. But I think the L word is like, there's so many different things. Oh, you guys, I have to tell you about the L word too. Like, we'll get into all that too. But like, just anyway, I'm digressing, but still better less Alder than no Alder at all. Oh, definitely. Yeah, for sure. I was so happy that she ended up being alive at the end. The doctor just has a face, you want to punch. Oh, yeah, I know. It might just because of the streaming numbers, but the show itself is just not great. Oh, yeah, Gossip Girl? No, it's not good. I tried it. I gave it like half of a season, or like more than half of a season, or so. I don't know how much I gave it a couple of episodes, and it was the same. It was like the same thing every episode. Sex, drugs, LGBT. Sex, drugs, LGBT. Like, and I like that, don't get me wrong, but like, give me more. Like, more drama, or more, I'm sorry, not more drama. More action, less drama. What do you think about the Nick to Tally thing? Oh my god, okay, so honestly, since the Talder ship sunk, I'm on board with them. So I basically said the same thing. This was like, in my reaction, it was when they were getting on the bus and Nikta and Tally were talking, and I was like, you know what? Now that Alder's dead, which I hate, but now that she's dead, I would not hate a Nikta and Tally relationship. So during that finale though, they kept like, Gregorio and her kept like meeting up a couple times, and I'm like, stop it. I don't want it. But yeah, honestly, I would not be upset of a Nikta and Tally relationship, because I'm like, and Tally like protected Nikta. She saved her life. I feel like Nikta's gonna repay the favor too. Union of Earth and Sky. Mm-hmm. It's like a perfect amount of spice that I put in there, because it is super spicy. But not spicy, like, to where I'm like, every freaking 5 seconds. Petra brought this storm to the president. I was so ready for Petra to strike her with a lightning bolt. Yeah, I was, like, imagining, like, her getting picked up by a twister or something. Because they like twisters. So. Okay, but the Rayella kiss and the phone call. Oh, yeah. I loved it. That kiss was, like, their best kiss ever. That's probably the best kiss of the show. Even better than Abigail and what's his name? Adil. Nikta and Tally have some of the best banter. I love Nikta's character so much. I've grown to love Nikta's character, especially in the finale. I really like her character now. Now I do. Especially when Nikta was like, she's like, what's up, Red? And then she's like, can you stop calling me Red? And then like 5 seconds later, she called her Red again. And then I'm like, oh. I was like, that's funny. They're cute. Like, they're cute. It's cute banter or whatever, you know? I just hope they don't put Gregorio and her together. I don't want them to be together. Is it Nictali or Tacta? Tic Tac. I don't know. That's kind of funny. I still, like, listen, I would still prefer a Talder, but I would not hate a Tic Tac or whatever we're gonna call it, right? Union of Earth and Sky equals, woo, sorry. Earth represents Adil, and Sky represents Abigail. That's why they killed the Tareem, and they clearly want Abigail's abilities. Oh yeah, for sure. RGAR. I don't know what that stands for. Union of Earth and Sky could also be about Alder. Alder is a weather witch Sky, and the mycelium is rooted in the earth. When she's revived, those powers will combine. Oh, yeah, true, maybe. Original L word is better. Oh yeah, definitely. Way better than the reboot, but I still watch the reboot because I mean the original L Word was just so good. You can't not watch the reboot. I mean, I know a lot of people that don't watch it because it's not as good, and I get it, but you could just end up having no L Word reboot. So I still watch it. I just watch it like in my own time. Tally has older woman magnets. Oh yeah, Tally is me. Because older women are, like, my thing. I remember my boss told me the other day, she's like, because we were talking about a client, and I was like, yeah, this client's older, and, you know, whatever, and I have a client that, like, kind of crushes on me a little bit, but she's older, and I was like, yeah, I was like, I just stand there and look pretty as, like, they do the paperwork, right, and, like, teasing. And so my boss was like, yeah, but she's just older. She's like twice as old as you. And I'm like, so? And then she's like, wait, what? I'm like, I don't care. Age does not matter to me at all. Hold on. Sorry. I saw things about Earth being Rael because of the mushrooms and Scylla, the sky because of the birds. Oh, and it could be like, I wonder if it's just because it's so like, it could mean anything. You know what I'm saying? It could, but after the storm episodes, Elliot made clear that it was about Adil and Abigail. That makes sense. I think General Alder knew the mushroom was going to heal her. She just needed to get into it before she truly died. I mean, who wouldn't protect the one who gave dead witches a second chance for revenge? I actually said that in my reaction. I said, because as it was healing her, I'm like, that's why she went back in the mycelium. That's why she wanted to go back into it so bad, is because she knew that it was going to heal her. And she didn't have her biddies anymore. They all died. All of her biddies died. So, but Elliot and after the storm was definitely referring to Abigail and Adil. Oh yeah, I mean, I think so. Out of all of them, that just kind of makes a little bit more sense to me than any of the others. For those that don't know, season 3 of Motherland will be the final season. Taylor Hickson has a petition on her Twitter page to help save the show. Go sign it and let's keep the show going. Oh yeah, for sure. I believe that Alder was a child of a union of sky and earth. She kind of ended the Camarilla or something, and the Camarilla are now scared that the union of Adil and Abigail can do the same. Yep. Oh shit, I love that idea. Yeah, me too. Ooh, almost went down the wrong pipe. I saw someone talking about the unit endgame ships, and it was Rayella and Scylla, life and death. Ooh. Well, I knew Scylla was death, but, like, it makes sense that Rayella would be life, though. Adil and Abigail equals earth and sky, so I wonder what Tally's endgame ship is gonna be. I don't know. Depends on who she's gonna end up being with, I guess. Damn, I missed it. Now I can't go back. You missed what? Are you talking about the finale? As far as Sarah is an extremely powerful witch, she's also one of the most vulnerable witches in Fort Salem. Yeah, but I think she's just so badass that obviously you can't kill her, at least not kill her easily. What's the opposite of seeing? I don't know. I'm trying to think of maybe if Alder has a power and it would be like the opposite maybe. Or like even Nikta. Nikta uses, she transforms things, though. Her and Nikta are very similar, though, so I wonder how... I don't know. Alder comes out of the mycelium a renewed woman, no biddies required. Oh, yeah. I wonder what everyone... I want to see that. I want to see everyone's reaction to when Alder comes out of the mycelium. And I was so proud of Alder. Let me just tell you, at the beginning of the finale, when she was like, what can I do to help? And I'm like, she's the bigger person. I was so happy. Hello, hey, what's up, Mustang Midnight? I missed your live reaction. As for Sarah, I mean, like you have to kill her for biddies and she's done for. Well, not apparently, if you watch the finale. And you didn't miss my live reaction. I've only been on for 20 minutes? No, 25 minutes. Oh my god, I can't believe I've been on for 25 minutes already. Hey, Cass, nice talking to you for once. Oh, for talking to you once more. Yeah. Knowledge and power. For Tally would be knowledge and power would be maybe Alder. And could be Nikta too. Honestly, Talder would be so good, like a hope thing. Tally is hopeful that it guides Alder back into the light. I hope so. I feel like we're grasping at straws though, unfortunately. As for season 3, I'm most excited about Tally and Nikta and all the prophecies for Adil and Abigail. Oh yeah. I want to see more banter between Nikta and Tally, but I want Talder still more than anything, but a Nikta and Tally relationship I would not hate. I hope Alder comes back younger so she can be with Tally. I don't think she necessarily has to be older. Or, I mean, younger. I don't think she really has to be younger. I wonder what a younger Alder would look like, though. Because all we've seen is the same Alder, even as flashbacks. She doesn't have to look younger to be with Tally, though. Tally obviously is attracted to her, what she looks like right now. I mean, we saw that in, what, episode 8? It's going well. How's your day or night going? It's going good, other than ladies stuff that I won't go too much into because it's TMI, but just, yeah. Which is why I have my heating pad over there, but I'm like, I have a sweater on, sweatpants, and I'm eating soup. Spicy soup at that. I wonder the mycelium showed Raelle the memory of Scylla, and Raelle at the graveyard, and the mycelium wanted that sound. So how did Scylla know that sound is Isadora? But Isadora did, wait. So how did Scylla know that sound, but Isadora didn't? I'm confused. The sound of the... Which one? Because Scylla's got multiple. Oh, these are definitely crack theories, but it's fun. I know, I want to read more, like, I want to read fanfics so bad. I used to read them when I was, like, younger, and I just haven't lately because I've been so busy. Alder and Nicta are the oldest witches. Oh my god, the chat's moving too fast. Hold on. Are the oldest witches, they would know the most work they have ever created, some work in perfecting others over the years, going 1v1 with one of them full power is a high chance of losing. Yeah, I mean, Nicta's not the oldest one. The most oldest witch I think I've seen besides Alder is the grandmother Bellwether, or maybe some of the biddies, or like something like that. But Nicta's not as old as some of the biddies were. She's not that old. Isadora just didn't know that the mycelium wanted that song, I guess. That seed was a death one, so it makes sense that the mycelium wanted that song from Raelle. Oh, yeah. Hey, oh, hey, what's up? Is it, Sar? I don't know. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'll feel better. Just got over that myself. Oh, yeah, girl. Tell me about it. I feel your pain. Oh, yeah. Girl, it's day one, too. Tell me about it. That's why I have, like, a heating pad over there. I just know I would get too hot. I'd start, like, sweating. The death cap? The death cap. You're talking about, like, the death song? You should watch Kung Fu Reboot. I didn't know there was one. I really want Scylla and Tally to have some kind of talk about Tally turning her in, though I think Scylla understands why she did. I'm sure that they will, because they're all going to be together now. They're all going to be together now. They'll have plenty of chit-chats, and they'll be on the road together. Like, it's going to happen. They're going to have that conversation. She'll forgive her, though. Nicta, Alder, and Tally are a triangle, period. Tally may use Gregorio as turkey baster. Oh my god. For a second, I read that as turkey bait, and I was like, wait, what? But then I actually read it as baster. That's funny. I wouldn't be shocked. I actually, if this was like real life, I would be a legit thing, because I don't hate Gregorio. I just don't want them to be together. So I've noticed that they're trying to push them together, but she was talking about the sound that Raelle sung to the mycelium at episode 3 of season 2. Oh, okay. I was just confused because I was thinking of Scylla, not Rael. Morrigan's Whisper? That's the one I was thinking about. Are we gonna ship Tally with everybody? I mean, she has chemistry with everybody. True. I mean, it's Tally. How do you not have chemistry with Tally? Like, everybody does. But really, the ones that I want to have ships with is Tally and Alder and Tally and Nicta. Did you ever ship Tally with Rael? Did I? No. Because I always saw them as, like, sisters. I always saw all three of them as sisters. I never really saw them as anything else. I just took a huge bite, so hold on. I really want like a cute relationship scenes of Scylla and Rael. Just them cuddling on a couch in the background or something. Agreed. I'm surprised that they didn't just make some like huge old like RV. I mean, they ended up doing like a van bus type thing, but... Who are your top favorite characters? Alder, Scylla. No, I'm sorry. Alder. I'm trying to do it in order. Alder, Tally, Scylla. Rael, Abigail, I guess. Because I like them. I have a love-hate relationship with Petra, and I don't know if she would technically be on my favorite list. She might. I don't know. I'd have to think about it some more. I think Alder is going to be very different when she comes out of the mycelium. She'll probably have a greater understanding of witches and everything. True. She might. Like, be just kind of even better than who she is now. Alder staying alive for 327 years had to have such a burden of seeing so many lives being lost, and no one will ever come to feeling as much pain as she has. Oh yeah, I know. And they even kind of sort of mentioned that in, like, when they were saying goodbye to her. Because Rael mentioned something about it. I think that's who mentions it. It was either Rael or Tally. I mean, they're pretty much set with Scylla. Scylla what? Scylla being a Dodger and Nicta. Oh, okay. You were trying to finish the sentence. I used to ship Tally and Rael at the beginning, and later on Rael with Abigail. You just ship Rael with everybody. Rael's a really good character, too. How about Nick Talder? Well, really, was there always a Nick Talder, though? That's the thing. In the past, was there technically a Nick Talder? So, I don't currently ship a Nick Talder because they hate each other so much. I don't know. Maybe that's what makes a good Nick Talder. I don't know. But, like, or that's what makes a good ship. But, I don't know. For me, it's either Tally and Alder or Tally and Nicta. Scylla teaching Rael all of her off-canon work while they're in hiding. The girl is powerful. I need to see it. Oh, Scylla, yeah, no. Well, they both are. But no offense, Scylla didn't have to have a wall of dead witches to give her power. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but... Wait, I missed that. Where was Scylla on your list? Shit, hold on. second. She was second because I said Alder, Scylla. Oh, I didn't even put Anacostia on there. Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with me? Anna, Scylla, Tally. I ended up putting Raelle and Abigail on there, but I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna say Anacostia, and then it's gonna either be Raelle or Abigail because they both have their moments. Maybe Raelle. Abigail is gonna be a close one after that. I almost forgot about Anacostia for a minute. Jeez. Alder is gonna come out like Tamsin from Lost Girl. In which scene? I haven't seen Lost Girl in forever. Is that where she was like, oh yeah, like I think I know what you're talking about. When she was like about to, whenever she had like her like wings or whatever and like all that. I need to rewatch it too. I've rewatched Lost Girl a couple of times. I'm sure Petra will grow more on all of us in the next season. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. She'll probably end up being on my top 5 list. I just said in general, those are my top 5 characters. I think the fact that Scylla made the crows spell a gigantic letter R in the pretty sky is pretty dang romantic. I know, aren't they so cute? I didn't catch that like immediately in my reaction. I didn't catch that it was an R, but then I did afterwards. Okay, Cass, I have to go. Kids, wife, dog. Oh, yeah, I know how it is. Well, not the kids part, but wife and dog. So, hope to talk to you soon. Big hug. Yeah, you too. See you next Wednesday. Wonder if the witches are... Wonder if the witches she killed are in the mycelium. Which one, Alder? Maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. I never really thought about that. They probably won't put too much emphasis on those. I'm sad we didn't see how necros are used in the middle of combat. They would just be useful in the background. I just want to know more about necro abilities. And maybe they will. Maybe they'll talk about them more, like, in the 3rd season, especially now that Scylla is going to end up being, like, a pretty big character, you know? I'm so glad Adele's sister, shit, what was her name again? Hold on, I got this. Give me a second. Kalita. What's her name? Chose violence protecting him. She sent that man to hell, charring his entire body, and she isn't actually stronger than him. And oh my god, I can't read today. And isn't she actually stronger than him? Yeah, she's stronger than her brother, but she just never used she never used her powers to harm people. Because that's not what she believed in. I was proud of her though. My top 5 is Tally, Abigail, Anacostia, Scylla, Alder. It's a little bit different than mine, but yeah, they're all good people. Alder told of the raised undead covering the Anacostia Plateau necro work. What? I don't think I understood that. Alder told of the raised undead covering the Anatolia, I think I said Anacostia right there. Anatolia Plateau necro work. I guess I'm a little confused. It's probably not you, it's me. I don't know what you're saying. Also, I find it funny how Willa's friend, that I can't remember her name right now, went to them too. Oh, fuck, what was her name? I don't remember either. Now that you said it, now I can't think of it. And yeah, I like her. Can't read today. She says, what? HON. That's every Wednesday in the chat. Oh, I know. Girl, I can't read, period. Because I actually am supposed to wear glasses, but I don't. It's hard, though. Like, it's hard to read. Like, it's hard to read, like, when chat is... Because I'm trying to overcorrect you guys sometimes when I don't really need to. And on top of that, I can't see. So it doesn't help. It's not a good combination. When I said Nick Talder, I actually meant Nicta, Tally, and Alder. I should have clarified a bit more. You should have, because that's not what I just thought. That was Nicta and Alder's ship name. Dude, I would love for the three of them to be together. But how would that work? Like, would they all three be in a relationship together? Or would it be a polyamorous relationship where Tally is with Nicta and also with Alder? Or would they all three be together? Hey, what's up, Jaleesa? Good evening to you as well. Also love the little smirks Rael and Scylla had going on after they were interrupted by Quinn. Oh, I know. Yeah. Raised undead is necro work. Well, I knew that part. I just misunderstood what you were trying to say with Alder and the plateau thingy. Hun means honey. Oh, well, I've seen it spelled H-U-N. I figured that's what you meant. But usually when I see hun, I usually see it spelled H-U-N. But I can't with you. I'm never talking again. I'm sorry. You know me, though. You are one of my first, like, viewers when I was live streaming, okay? So you know me. It's been about a year now, which is pretty freaking crazy, but... One of Alder's war stories in episode 9 mentioned the undead covering of the Anatolia Plateau, Turkey. Yeah, I must have missed that part. That makes sense as to why I didn't know what you were talking about. But also you guys know that when I do know what I'm talking about, it comes out pretty damn clear. Or, like, I actually know what I'm talking about. And some people, like, I remember when I was first getting comments on things, like, and people were like, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know this. You don't know that. And then I'm like, okay. Like, I didn't just watch this with you, but all right. But yeah, and so you know when I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, usually I'll tell you if I don't know what I'm talking about. But, people. Out of topic, but I'm curious, have you watched The Vampire Diaries? Yeah. Duh. Yes, I've rewatched The Vampire Diaries as well. I think I've only rewatched The Vampire Diaries like one time though. So I watched it and then rewatched it and then that was it. I kind of want to rewatch it again though too. There's so many shows that are so good that I want to rewatch. But there's also so many shows I just need to watch in general. Imagine, but Talder wouldn't share Tally. Oh no, I don't think she would either. Nope. Especially not with Nicta. No. My top 5 is Tally, Alder, Nicta, Rael, and surprisingly Penelope. Penelope was a good character, and I feel like she probably could have been like a potentially like a really, really good character, but we all know what happened. Alder is very controlling. So am I, though, so I think that's why I like Alder. Like, not controlling in a bad way, just a controlling person. Like, I don't feel like I'm a bad person, but I know I'm very controlling. But that works for, like, our relationship. I think they should be a polyamorous thing. I think that would be cool. But at the same time, I don't think Alder would share. I'm late again. Well, normally this is the time that I would stream, but I wanted to stream extra because I want to talk to you guys like longer today since it was a finale. Because normally what I would do is eat and then stream it. Now I'm just eating while streaming, so there you go. You guys are watching me eat, basically. What are we doing for our 1 year anniversary? When is our 1 year anniversary? Has it not, are we not already in it right now? Because I streamed I streamed back in June of 2020. That was the first time I ever live streamed. And then I put my first very YouTube video out August 1st of 2020. So 1 year I've been on YouTube this month. Our 1 year anniversary Gothic Love Story would probably be what, in like June? October? Maybe either next month or October. Your eating is making me hungry. Oh, I'm sorry. Whew. I am eating ramen and put like a whole bunch of Tabasco in it. Very yummy, but that last bite just went down the wrong pipe. I love it. I love eating stuff that's crazy spicy because I love it when my mouth is on fire. Like, I love that feeling. Freaking love it. Everyone thinks I'm always insane. Whew, but I love it. I'm currently watching the originals for the first time. The originals was good. Any fantasy show recommendations? I want to watch one more good show before school begins. What do you mean as in fantasy show? Depends. Do you want to have a binge watchable show? Warrior Nun is very good. How new do you want it? Because I was gonna say Lost Girls good. Lost Girls good, but it's older. Warrior Nun is good. Season 2 of Warrior Nun comes out soon. That's a lot of what I watch as fantasy, so you have to be specific. Like supernatural based. Teen Wolf is good, but it's older. But what was your favorite episode in season 1 and in season 2? Oh, season 1 was forever ago. Season 2 is episode 8 for sure. Shit. Season 1. I don't know. Hold on. I gotta get another drink. What were we talking about? Oh, favorite episode in season 1. I really don't know. It's been so long. Maybe whatever episode that Scylla and her first got together. Was that episode? That wasn't episode 1, was it? No, it may have been episode 1. It may have been episode 1. 2 maybe? I don't know. 2? No, 3. I don't know. Sure. One of the like first ones. Alder and Nikta were a thing. Nikta was young, talented, and ambitious. No, I'm sorry. Young, talented, and anxious to impress. Her hatred can only be X-driven. Part of Nikta's desire for Tally may also be X-driven. Huh. Yeah, could be. It was never clarified that Tally, or that Nikta and Alder were a thing, but a lot of people assume. How could I forget Tally and M are not bad together? Not gonna lie. Tally and M? Who's M? I actually love Lost Girl. I think I need to rewatch it soon. Are you in the Talder Discord? I've read so many fanfics already. No, I'm not. I have a Discord, but I never use it. Ever. I haven't ever figured out how to use it. I might rewatch Once Upon a Time. Then, Once Upon a Time, I watched that show every day back then. I loved Once Upon a Time until the 4th season. I didn't like it anymore. I still watched it until the end, but wasn't a huge fan. The first 3 seasons like were very good, and then it just kind of went downhill from there. And I think it's because they forgot like what else to do at that point. Manifest is amazing. I haven't seen Manifest, but Anna watches Manifest. That doesn't really strike me as a fantasy show. It could be a fantasy show because I haven't watched it, to be honest, so. That sounds good. Hot sauce and noodles. Oh, it's very good, trust me. I'm just munching on spicy, sweet chili Doritos. Those are good, too. Supernatural is good. Supernatural show. The thing with that is it depends on if you want to binge watch a show. Supernatural has so many seasons. I don't know if you'll be able to finish it, like by the time school starts, depending on when your school starts, but my nose is like starting to run because it's really hot. If you rewatched The Vampire Diaries, you should react to the best episodes of each season. I definitely watch. I wouldn't remember which ones were the best ones. I mean, of course, it'd be like the Damon and Elena episodes, but like, other than that, though, I don't remember like which ones like are like what number episodes. You know, it's the only thing with that. Similar to Vampire Diaries, Motherland, Fort Salem, I guess. I've watched Warrior Nun and it was really good. And the cliffhanger, though, can't wait for season 2. I have watched Teen Wolf 2. I'm trying to think. There's Lost Girl. Lost Girl is good. It was episode 1. Yeah, of the Scylla and Rael like first get together. Yeah. If you mean first kiss, then yeah, episode 1. Yeah, that one. M was a leader of the coven. Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. She strikes me as a lesbian too, but I didn't ever see like a whole lot of interaction between those two characters though. Really? I love that they cast non-binary actor for M. Oh, she's non-binary. Gotcha. That makes sense. Oh, I skipped a couple of comments. Hold on. Oh my gosh, should everyone sign the petition for season 4 of Motherland Fort Salem? Not yet, but I'm going to. Also, M's character is non-binary. Okay, well that makes sense. I shouldn't have. Geez. What's it called? My God. I can't, because when I'm reading, like, so much stuff, I just, like, forget. Must have been a piece of ice or something. I shouldn't have assumed. That's where I was trying to get at. Manifest is more mystery and suspense. True. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Not really fantasy. Have you ever tried putting cayenne pepper on eggs? No, I have not. Is it good? I'm guessing so, right? M and her shaved head introduce herself with a reference to Rayella's interesting hair choice. She's cool and a fighter. True Blood. Ooh, True Blood is a good fantasy show. Yes, True Blood is a good fantasy show. It's a good rewatchable show too. Hey Cassie, I can't stay, but want to say hi and I miss you. I miss you too, Nerea. It's been forever. I miss you. Hey Jackie, Cassidy been bullying me on Twitter. Whatever. Oh, I ended up taking that quiz again like you guys wanted me to, and I did end up getting the weather one, the blaster or whatever. I did end up getting that one. I can't believe Motherland Fort Salem is ending. I'm so sad about that. I mean, at least I'm glad that there's at least one more season. I'm glad that we have at least one more season, but I would love for there to be just more and more and more, but we'll see. All right, I have to go. See you then. Bye. The Nevers on HBO Max. I have not seen that. Can't give my opinion, but sure. I mean, Winona Earp is good for binge watching too. It is. I mean, that's a good fantasy show. It's a very I tried rewatching it actually, and the first season is a little slow to get into. There's a lot of stuff that happens. It is very lesbian driven, so it just depends on what you want to watch. The first season isn't, well, no, I take that back. The first couple episodes aren't hard lesbian driven, but then once they introduce the two characters, oh my God. Who are the fucking characters? I wanted to say Willa, and I'm like, nope. Oh my God. Hold on. Nicole and, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Not Winona, not Willa. The fuck is her name? Who's the other one? The gay one. Well, really, she's bisexual. What the fuck is her name? It's been... You see what happens when they don't have a show? I'm gonna feel stupid when I end up looking this up. Hold on. God, what the fuck is her name? I'm so mad that I don't know this at the top of my head. Waverly. Yeah, I would have never have gotten that. Not never, but it would have taken me even longer. Waverly. Waverly and Nicole, when they introduce those two characters, it kind of like gets super lesbian driven after that. So it just depends on what you want to watch. I thought you do the bullying. Hope you're not getting soft. Oh, Nerea. We aren't letting it end. Yeah. His Dark Materials is a good fantasy. I don't think I've seen that one either. We aren't letting it end. Oh, yeah. No, Motherland Fort Salem, no. There is a petition to get more seasons. Yeah, I know there is. I just haven't signed it just yet because all day today I've been at work. So Cassidy hasn't even signed the petition yet, Nerea. Listen, I've been at work. I didn't even know there was a petition until I jumped into stream, okay? It's rumored that Hulu is interested and Elliot was planning on selling because he is on the outs with Freeform. Well, everyone is on the outs with Freeform because Freeform is a stupid ass platform. Let's all be honest here. I don't know of anyone that likes Freeform as a platform. Because Cassidy don't listen, but we have over 10K signs in 3 days. Oh, damn. Nicole in Waverly? Yes, thank you. Plus Our Dia is being pitched to Hulu, and Prime liked my tweet about saving Motherland. Good. Good for you. Anyway, if anyone here hasn't signed it, please do. I signed the petition. Waverly? Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot her name. Waverly, dumbass. Yes, it has been weeks, and I have tons of shows and characters in here right now of current things. Sorry. What are we even talking about? Well, I was trying to figure out some good fantasy shows to watch. Like, which fantasy shows do I recommend? Cassidy being slow. Well, yes, but also I have to keep in my mind, like, all of the different conversations that I'm having with different people in here. And so I'm, like, trying to just remember stuff, and it's not easy. See, I can't even think of the fucking word easy. That and Wednesdays are always a super long day for me because I wake up early so that I can record Motherland Fort Salem. Everyone be sure to save the... oh God, I can't. Everyone be sure to sign the Save Motherland Fort Salem petition. Also, be sure that you hashtag HBO, Max, Prime, Hulu, etc. If Freeform won't renew the series, we'll find a network that will. I'm seriously pissed that good and important shows like Motherland, Fort Salem, and Winona Earp don't get much recognition and get only 3 to 4 seasons, and other shows that do bare minimum for representation get like 18. Oh, girl, do I know. The hashtag is Save Fort Salem and Save Motherland Fort Salem. Elliot didn't work 10 years on the show for it to be cut at 3 seasons. He was at 5 at least, and 7 at most. I thought I was gonna sneeze and it was not happening. Sorry, got stuck. Taylor also signed the petition and tweeted our hashtag, and Demetria used our hashtag. Oh man. The spice is like hitting my, can you guys tell? I'm trying not to like sniffle, but I can't help it. Amelia also used the hashtag. Xena. Ooh, Xena is a good one. Xena's a good show, a good fantasy show to watch. That's an older one too. Xena's a great one. Xena's like one of the OG of fantasy shows. The only thing that could have made Xena better is if they would have ended up putting her with that other character. That's the only thing that would have made that better. Otherwise, it was a show. The issue is Hulu isn't available in every country. Motherland needs to be on more networks on internationals can watch. So internationals can watch. Yeah, I know. I mean, as long as it gets renewed, I don't care. I want to watch it. If anyone's looking for a new comedy series, check out Hell of a Boss on YouTube. It's an animated show about demons in hell that run an assassination business. It's absolutely hilarious. I've never heard of it. Is it really funny? That's one of the reasons why I want to be a film director. Which one? What's the reason? Xena or Motherland Fort Salem or... I was so confused because I saw that Motherland Fort Salem got renewed, and then I saw the hashtag Save Motherland, so I was confused. Yeah, it's because they extended it for season 3, but they said that season 3 was going to be the last one. Gabrielle and Xena, yeah, that's what it was. They should have had those two characters be together. But it was so, because it's such an older show technically compared to all these other ones, that that wasn't really a thing. Like, they were barely introducing it. So I know that they had a couple of scenes in the series where it was like, because obviously she was bisexual, but or at least bisexual. She could have been more than borderline lesbian, but anyway, So they were like barely introducing the bisexualness of her, and then I'm like, oh. So, anyway. Jane the Virgin isn't a fantasy show, but it's a very good show to watch too. Internationals watch it illegally, so it doesn't count as views. Oh, wow. Right shows like Riverdale are still on is so trash. I stopped watching it after season 3. I never started watching it because I never really had the interest to want to watch it. Riverdale is something else, but I still watch it because I want to see how it ends. I never had the inkling to want to watch Riverdale. Never. But Freeform and Hulu aren't available here in Germany, but it's on Prime in Germany. I'm surprised that Hulu doesn't have access in Germany. So that good shows like Motherland, Fort Salem don't get cut too early. Yeah, I mean, I know that they want to do like certain platforms and everything, but as long as it gets extended to me, I don't care. I know that that sounds really selfish and mean, but I want to watch it, so I don't care what platform it goes. As long as it gets on a platform that I can watch it on, I guess. It doesn't really bother me. They made the renewal bittersweet. They could have announced it being the final season later on. Well, Freeform is shit, so, you know. Riverdale season 1 was decent, but now it's a shit show. Well, like I said, never really wanted to watch it. Also, how did they cancel season 4 before season 3 came out? And also, barely promoted it and picked a bad time slot. Who knows? Because Hulu is a US platform. Yeah, but I almost thought that Hulu was like global, like a global platform. Is it really not? I don't know. Shit. Most of Motherland viewers are internationals. It needs to be available to internationals to increase viewership. Oh, I never thought about it like that. I didn't know that their main viewership is international. The Expanse is a great space sci-fi show. It was also canceled at season 3, but Prime saved the show. You know what also is a good one is The Boys. That's a good show. Kind of fantasy, kind of sorta. Over 2K people watch... Wait, hold on. Over 2K people want to watch the show but can't. Imagine the viewership if it was available on another platform. Yeah, I know. In Mexico, we don't have Hulu. It's really hard to find a way to watch legal. I use VPN. It's crazy. I don't know why I thought Hulu was international. Or global, or whichever one. I thought it was more available, and I guess it's not. I think it was good that they said for a third and final season early on, so now we have more time to fight for it. True, for our sake, it was good that we said that, and then that way they can be able to try to save it. Or we and the creators. Freeform had Cruel Summer, and that shit was sick. I never watched that either. The CW better not pick up Motherland Fort Salem. It's so bad. I don't want it there after what they did to Lexa. I told you, I stopped watching the 100 after that because I was like, this is fucking stupid. I named my dog after Lexa. I mean, her name is Lex, but I named her after Lexa. I just cut the A off. But yeah, it was, I got Lex pretty much right after that. Scene after that episode aired. It wasn't far. It wasn't far along after. I knew I wanted her to have an L name, but I was like, no. I was like, cause she's a husky. So I was like, no. Everyone names their husky Luna, I feel like. So I don't want it to really be common, but at the same time, like I was obsessed with an L name. So I was like, I wonder what I could do. And then I'm like, oh, Lex is perfect. And then my other dog's name, the oldest dog that I have, her name is Nissa. And I named her after Nissa from Arrow. But anyway, I digress. Me and some people on Twitter are planning something big during this hiatus, and Abnormally Adam is in on it. Oh, is he? Good for him. The 100. It's a good show, but I stopped watching it after that one scene, and that was season 3. It's best to go on Hulu because they don't know the audience best. Because they know the audience best. If Hulu picks it up, then they will sell it to other platforms across the world. True. I hated Lexa's death, but there was kind of a Lexa 2.0 in the 100, and she was basically Clark's kid. Yeah, but then it kind of ruined it. That made it worse. Because Lexa and Clark were meant to be together, and then you put Lexa inside of her daughter's head. Like, what? I never understood that, because I followed along with the storyline. I just stopped watching it because I was so mad. I never got that. I thought that they were gonna have that one character be like end up having her reincarnated into this other like good-looking female character, and they didn't. They didn't end up doing that, and then I'm like, well, okay, because I even would have still watched it at that point. But they didn't. They didn't end up doing that. And then I'm like, what? What are they doing with this show? How is my bestie, Anna, and my babies? They're good. Anna just got finished mowing the lawn. So I love her for that. She was like, thank you so much. It was so bad. I don't know what she's doing right now, though. Oh, there's people outside. I was like, what's that noise? The dogs are good, just big fat turds, you know. But other than that. Cassidy, I will DM you the plan once we have everything set. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let me know. I want to be in on something. Let me know, for sure. If there's anything I can do, too, let me know. Legends of Tomorrow. I watched one season of that and then I stopped watching. It was good. I just didn't. It's not really my type of thing. Do you mean Luna? That's what I said. I wish she stayed in the show. Well, her name was Lexa. Her name, the character's name is Lexa. I wanted to name my dog an L word, but everyone named their dog Luna, and I was like, well, I didn't want that, so. Do you watch Killing Eve? And if so, would you react to the 4th season on the channel? Yes, I will. I am going to react to it. But I've been watching it ever since it first aired, so I'm all caught up. The last time it aired was before I started streaming. It was before a year ago. So I will react to it whenever it comes back on. Lexa comes back final season. I mean, if you're talking about Lexa, like from the 100, I know that she came back in the season finale, but it wasn't really her. And then I'm like, that's just a disgrace. They just pissed me off all the way around. Every chance that they got that they could have made me happy, they didn't. It got so good after season 1. Oh, Legends, yeah. I know. I follow up with those types of shows. I just don't watch them. I don't watch them. I'm trying to think what shows I watch right now that are out. Like, I watch them on my own.
I pretty much rewatch shows on my own. Like I rewatch Bob's Burger. When stuff isn't airing, I rewatch Bob's Burgers, American Dad, Archer, Family Guy. I'm watching The L Word right now too. I watch Good Trouble. What else do I watch? Something that's new that I'm not rewatching. I don't know. Stuff like that. Maybe post the petition in tomorrow's video in case some people haven't seen it. I'm sure the video will do well. I did that with, what was it? What's the name of that show? Teenage Bounty Hunters. I did that with Teenage Bounty Hunters, so I'll do it. I'll do it in the video. Cassidy, also on Hulu, vote on the idea of Hulu picking up this show. The more votes, the more they consider it. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, put it in the description box. I will. I did it for, like I said, I did it for Teenage Bounty Hunter, so I'll do it for this one. You don't like superhero shows? Are you asking me or like, because I'm either reading as don't you like superhero shows or you don't like superhero shows. But to answer both of those questions, I do not like superhero shows or movies. Because I'm a huge, I swear I said this like every stream, I'm a huge comic book person, and superhero shows and movies do not match up to as good as the comics were. So in Hulu, voting link is in Adam's video description box. Okay. I'll take it from his video. It's also on Twitter. Wherever you want me to take it from, I'll take it from. They do Bellamy so wrong. Poor Bellamy. Like, no one really wanted I mean, a lot of people wanted Bellark. Like, I get it. But then whenever Lexa came in, Bellark was out. And then ever since then, people, like, were just like, we can't really go back to Bellark. But still. Does she have Hulu, Nerea? DM the Hulu link if she does. I do. If you're asking me if I do. New season of Archer comes out tomorrow on Hulu. Does it really? I did not know that. Oh my gosh, the actors in Teenage Bounty Hunters reunited and we went live together and posted together. It was so cute. I wish that one got reunited. I really do. Or not reunited. Renewed. I heard they are going to Klexicon. Who? Teenage Bounty Hunter actors and actresses. I'll DM her on Twitter after she gets off live. Yeah, definitely do that. I want to go to Klexicon so bad. I love how they called it Klexicon. Like, out of all of the ship names, you decide to name this huge, like, con. I wanted to call it like a Comic-Con, but I mean, kinda, but not. I mean, you know where I was getting with it, but like, I love how they called the whole thing Klexicon, and that's a whole thing. Like, I want to go to Klexicon so bad. Wait, who? Who, what? I don't know. I don't know who we're talking about anymore. Have you seen I Am Not Okay With This? Is that the movie? What was that movie that it was? I think so. If it's a movie that you're talking about that's on Netflix, I have seen it, but I can't remember if it's a movie or not. Definitely Devin. Check Klexicon's Twitter. OMG, I just saw it. You can literally skip the first 2 seasons of Legends and you would miss nothing. That's a good thing and a bad thing. And Clexa will never go. I know, like the fact that like Lexa died and like that's still like the ship just never really ended up happening because a character died, and then you end up naming this whole thing off of like a ship that never really happened. It's like TalderCon, like it's similar to that. I mean, because we originally thought that Alder was gonna die. I mean, she's not, but I want to go so bad too. It's just so expensive. I wonder if they have one if they'll have one in Florida maybe soon. If they do, it won't be as expensive, but it's a show on Netflix. Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's not the movie. I know exactly what you're talking about, but no, I have not seen it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Damn, my keyboard is freaking out. I was wondering what you were typing. I was just going to ignore it for a minute. Clexa is not like Talder. I know it's not like Talder, okay? I know it's completely different. Trust me, I do. But I'm just saying it was similar. Clexa is similar to Talder because one of the couples originally died, and then both of them like kind of sort of came back, which I mean, we don't with Alder, she's gonna end up coming, like that character is gonna come back. But with Lexa, it was this weird like computer 2.0 angel, whatever the hell she was, right? But I'm not saying the relationships are similar. I'm just saying the situations are similar. I knew Alder wasn't gonna die because I think she knew that if she went inside the mother, it would heal her because it's her source of power. That's exactly what I said in my reaction. Yeah, but it got good because Sarah took over as captain and they got rid of the straight white male. Yeah. Well, I know. I've been following up with it. I don't watch it, but I follow up with it. So, yeah. Also, a screener freaking leaked a scene in the finale. Which one? For Motherland Fort Salem? If one more person types Clexa, I'm gonna delete your message because it brings up emotions. That's funny. Season 8 is a good show to watch. You know what's funny is I watched every episode of since 8 except for the finale. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because like maybe mentally I'm like, you better not end, or if I just got so bored with it that I'm like, I'm not even gonna take another minute to finish watching this show, or what it was. But I haven't ever finished it. I have watched all of it except for the finale. Nerea deleted your message. That's funny. I warned you, Jackie. Dang, she called you by your name too. She didn't call you Gothic Love Story. She called you by your name. The finale was so good. Oh, of Motherland Fort Salem? Yeah, I know. Orphan Black was good too, I think. No, it was very good. Orphan Black's another one. Very, very good. Very amazing acting. So good acting. And what was her name? Tatiana Maslany. Hold on. I'm Manslini? Maslini. I don't know. Tatiana Maslany, I think is how you say it. If I say it fast, I think I can say it. But if I think about it, that's when it gets all messed up in my head. So, but yeah. Show fell off once Rip left. Oh, of Legends? Respect your authorities. Screw you, Jackie. Lucy, what's up? Well, now we have the whole gang in here. We got Gothic Love Story, Nerea, and we got Lucy. Look at that. We got the whole gang. It makes me want to cry. We got the whole gang in here. I know, usually either Gothic's in here or Nerea or Lucy. Like, you guys pop in and out, like, when you're not all here, and then, but you're all here right now. I love Orphan Black. It was good. Orphan Black was very good. Lucy, Jackie is bullying me. Tatiana Maslany. Yeah. Maslany. I don't know. I have to, like I said, I can't think about it. I just have to say it. I know. She's an amazing actress. She got several awards for it. LMAO, you're me at 16 trying to pronounce her name. I don't know either. Maslany? Tati, if I say her full name, I can say it, but if I only try to say her last name, I'm not going to be able to say it. So if I say Tatiana Maslany, like, I can say it, but if I try to only say her last name, it's just not going to happen. Lucy, Nerea is abusing her authority. You guys are tattling on each other. Batwoman season 1. I didn't watch Batwoman either. Unholy Trinity is back. She let the power get to her head. We back. I know, look at you guys. Orphan Black is so good that I always forgot half the main characters are played by the same person. I know you do forget. You honestly forget because the acting is so amazing. You forget it's the same person playing different characters. You forget because you're like, they don't even, it's so funny because you're like, they don't even look alike. They do, and she does such an amazing job of acting that you forget, and then they don't even, none of them look alike. Really, I mean, they all look alike because it's the same person, but they don't really look, like, your brain gets tricked into thinking it's a different person because her acting is so amazing. Like, that's why I love that show. Nerea beat her up. Period, Lucy. Cassie, your hair is so pretty. I'm glad that you always compliment it. I hate my hair right now. It's at that funky stage of not being long, but not being short. I don't like it. I washed it this morning, though, so that's why it's all, like, super fluffy. That I'm wearing a jacket, so it wants to, like, fan out and be all weird. But... and I can't put it to one side yet. It's not long enough. Not really, because then it'll, like, come back on this side. I'm like, stupid. It's almost there. It's almost there. Ouch. Almost there, but not quite. I used to put my hair always on the side. And ever since I cut it, it doesn't look right. So I had to, like, train myself to go back to having both sides. It's almost there, though. I just don't want to be doing this the whole time. Like, keep moving my hair the whole time. It used to just be so long. Because it used to be, like, down to here. So it would never move. Oh, see, it feels so good being on one side. I'll just keep it there and see how long it lasts. If not, I'll have to put it back on the other side too. Rude. Lucy and I have always been on the same wavelength. I know. Yeah, you guys have. I don't have context. Why did you decide I was a referee? Did you watch the Crisis on Infinite Earths special? No, I did not. I don't watch any of those shows, really. It's so pretty and wavy. Oh my god, this is the part why it's because I can't see. And wavy. I love the way it looks, all wavy. I know, I haven't straightened it in forever because in Florida the humidity is ridiculous and you straighten it and 5 seconds later it's wavy, so. I like that crew neck though. It's actually Anna's. So, well, she gave it to me, but a lot of Anna's stuff, no, I take that back. A lot of my stuff is Anna's hand-me-downs. So a lot of stuff that I wear that's on camera is Anna's hand-me-downs. Shirts, anyway. We don't wear the same pants because my butt's bigger. Anna can wear like a size 0 or 2. She's like in between a 0 and a 2, and I'm in between like a 4 and a 6 because of my butt. And I'm wavy. I'm like curvy. So Anna's not curvy. We don't have the same body type. So we can wear the same shirts, but we cannot wear the same pants. So a lot of the shirts that I do have, a lot of them, probably about 70 to 80%, probably closer to 80% of all my shirts are her hand-me-down shirts. And I love her shirts, so I'm always like, oh yeah, you can give those to me. if you grow out of them, because her arms, like, she works out, so if her arms get too big for her shirt or something, then she's like, damn it, she'll be like, I grew out of this shirt, and I'm like, yes. So she'll give it over to me. But that shirt that I wore in my reaction for Motherland Fort Salem used to be hers. A lot of the shirts that I have used to be hers. And I don't like shopping for myself, so unless it's tech stuff. So a lot of the stuff I have is hers. This is super comfy though. This is actually one of my favorite jackets or pullovers or hoodie or whatever you want to call it. It's actually like, it's one of my favorites. I just noticed it was on my side of the closet one day, and I think it's because she ended up giving it to me, and I'm like, yes. I was supposed to stay here for 5 minutes, and I'm still here. Well, that's because you love us, so. You right, and me and Cass always have been on the other side of that wavelength. Yeah, I know. That's how come in Gothic Love Story got me into watching The Wilds. You recommended The Wilds to me. I remember that was one day. I'm like, I don't know, just tell me something to react to. Excuse you, Jackie. I'm not the only one who disappeared for 3 months. Oh, damn. She called you out, girl. Damn. Anna, how is she? She's good. She's good. She's been staying busy. We both have. Whenever I say I'm staying busy, it's either work or it's Evil QK. So you guys pretty much see me all the time. I feel like you guys probably see me more than Anna does. But now girls, play nice. I'm between a 7 and an 8 in pants. It's because I have a small waist, but I have hips and I have a butt. And so, but I have short legs. So I'm not as awkwardly shaped as I make it out to be, but it's so hard to find jeans. So freaking hard to find jeans. Do you guys have that issue? Like, I feel like there's no good jeans for, like, my sized female. And I feel like a lot of females feel that way. Because you either have, like, straight leg, like, they just think that all women are just straight-legged. Or if they're, because I'm not a big girl, so I can't go and shop for big girl pants. Because they're not going to fit me. Because I think I'm skinny, but like I have a butt and hips. So it's hard for me if I buy a size 4, depending on what type of jean it is, like what company, sometimes I can't get them over my ass, but then once they're over my ass, then I almost have to wear a belt sometimes because my waist is so small, but my butt is too big. And then if I wear a size 6, I probably have to wear a belt. So, you know, it's like, sheesh. Anyway, even though Taylor and Amelia haven't seen each other for so long in between filming season 1 and season 2 of Motherland, their reunion kiss was still just as passionate as if they were never apart. I know it shocks me sometimes when these people, like these actresses and actors or whatever, are not together after these like super passionate scenes and super passionate characters. Lucy is a mom and Jackie and I are the children. God, I need a girlfriend. Clothes stealing is the best. Well, usually Anna does not want me stealing her clothes, but she will give me her clothes if she grows out of them. I also told you to. I did not disappear for 3 months. It was a few weeks. No, it wasn't. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I just realized I didn't follow you on Twitter. I'm so sorry. How dare you? God. No, I'm just kidding. I like the different platforms that I'm on. I'm glad that I chose the platforms that I did because I'm like, I don't have a Facebook. I don't have a personal Facebook. I don't have an Evil QK Facebook. I have a Snapchat, but I never use it. It's pretty much like 1 or 2 of my friends use it. So sometimes I'm like, and they're not far. These friends and I are not far, but I have not hung out with them in like months. The last time I hung out with them, it was still wintertime because I remember because we were like freezing. And then they ended up making a bonfire, so it ended up being fine, but it was freezing. So it was still winter. So it's almost a year-ish ago. I think it was back in January. Like, that's how long I wasn't. And we're not far. But still. Anyway. But so I have Snapchat, but I just never use it. The ones that I advertise is YouTube, Twitter, Patreon. I used to have a Twitch, but it just makes more sense to be live here right now. You didn't join till like her 5th YouTube stream. I mean, really, you guys didn't know I was streaming before that, but I was only streaming video games. And I was streaming for like 3 people, which one of them was my parents, the other one was Anna, and then one other person was like a random person. And then once I got into reacting, and then that's when everything kind of hit, so. Right, Brian, their chemistry is insane. Yeah, it is insane. Nerea, what does that make Cassidy? Oh, true. Am I the other mom? Because we're all lesbians, right? So am I just the other mom? Or am I the stepmom? Oh God, please don't make me. If I'm a stepmom, at least make me the cool stepmom. Don't make me like a weird, like an evil stepmom. You know, that's, I mean, because it's evil QK, so it makes more sense. But still. Don't make me that stepmom. Weirdly enough, I don't have a hard time finding jeans in my size. How dare you? I hate you for that. I always have a hard time. She is a great grandmother because she is an old lady. Oh, true. Oh, come on. I could be the fairly godparent because I'm gay. Fairy godparent. Did I say fairly? Fairy godparent. Whatever. I noticed that if the actors are if they genuinely care about the show and the characters and the story, the relationships become more realistic and genuine. Yeah, they do. Cassie, you can't talk because it took forever to follow me. I thought I was already following you. That's why it took me forever to follow you, because I thought I was already following you. And then whenever I would go on my news feeds, you would always pop up on my news feeds. And so I'm like, oh, well, I have to be following her if she's like popping up all over my news feeds. And then I realized, because it was one day when you popped in a stream and you were like, you're still not following me. And I'm like, wait, what? I swear I was. Amelia and Taylor actually hung out on set a lot. Amelia hung out with the entire cast too. She seems like a really fun person to hang out with. So does Jessica. But Jessica said on the Comic-Con panel that she misses Amelia's feet rubs. What? I didn't know she did that. Also, Jess gave Taylor the tip to find STH, I don't know what that is. About the other actor you genuinely love and hold on to that and use that. Of course, Taylor chose Amelia's eyes. Oh yeah, her eyes are super pretty, but you'd be the best kind of stepmom, honestly. Oh, well, good. I'd be one of those stepmoms that just like loves the kids as their own. I have an amazing stepmom. If I'm gonna be honest, I love my stepmom more than my dad, like my biological father. Like, cause she was the best stepmom that I could have ever asked for. But I don't even know if you follow me back, honestly. Oh, I might not. If I noticed that I wasn't following Nerea for that long, I might not be following you, let me be honest. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. I notice I don't follow a whole lot of people, but I just forget because there's so many things that like, so many people pop up on my news feeds and then I just automatically assume, I'm like, oh, I'm following them. And then I'm not though. I'm just not. Should have taken that hit, Nerea. Jackie, I will time you out. She does have the power to do that. I love you guys. I know I love all you guys too. Can we get season 2 interviews? I'm gonna have nothing to do during hiatus. I know, that'd be awesome. I'm kidding, Nerea, come here. I think they are filming them. Interviewers didn't get an early screening because too many accidentally leaked. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm probably going to end here in a minute, guys, so that I can edit this video and then go to bed. This is going to be a good video. I have, like, a fuzz on my lip. I think I got it. My sinuses are still a little messed up from eating the spicy noodles. I still have it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I got it. We're chaotic. I'm so sorry. Although I don't know if I can see you willingly getting with someone who already has a child. I could be very wrong, though. Me? I love children. I could be with someone who has a child. Don't burn yourself out or else. Oh, me? No, I wouldn't do that. I still have not burned myself out. Anytime that I feel like maybe something is too much, like this weekend, I'm not gonna lie, I had actually a really rough weekend. Just a lot of personal stuff was going on. It was not a good weekend at all. And that's actually why I don't have more Outer Banks content out right now, is because I had a really rough weekend and I couldn't record knowing I was in a shitty mood, because I wouldn't have had some genuine reactions, because I was going through a lot this weekend. And so I didn't record. I recorded Friday night, I think that's either that or no, I take that back. I recorded Saturday morning, and then I edited Saturday all day, Saturday, the stuff I had recorded that morning. And then Sunday came along. Even Saturday night, like I had enough time that I could have recorded some more, and I was planning on it, and then a bunch of stuff just ended up happening, and then I'm like, I can't, because it was putting me in a bad mood, and I'm like, I can't genuinely make content right now when I don't feel like myself. And I don't feel like the best version of myself right now, and it's not gonna be good content. So, yeah, I had a rough weekend. So I paused until Monday. Did I even record Monday? I think I did. I think I recorded Monday, yeah. That's that Outer Banks video I've been trying to get out. So that's how come nothing went out today, but, because I need to fix it, but. And then now I just need to edit Motherland Fort Salem. But yeah, anytime that I feel like I'm going to be burned out or something, or like if something is going on, then I'll I know, to not do stuff, because then I'm gonna end up having not a good time with it, and then that's not what I want it to be. So can't wait. All of your videos are good, Cassidy. No difference there. Well, thank you. I love you guys so much. I love you guys. Chaotic is the best thing. Oh, I was very mad. I was very angry. I would have lost it. I was so angry. And that's how come, what was it? Oh, it was this past Outer Banks episode. This was even before I got angry. But there was a scene in the Outer Banks episode where, like, the cop is, like, beating him up. And then I was starting to get mad or whatever. And I even said, I was like, when I get angry, I, like, don't know what to do. And... no, wait, that was after my anger, because I was describing basically the whole weekend. That's right. That was after I had my anger fit. Well, it wasn't really a fit, but anyway. After I had everything that had happened this weekend, and then I recorded Monday. And then, yeah, anyway. That whole situation. But, yeah. Have a great night. Can't wait to see your Motherland reaction. And tell Anna I said hi. I will, for sure. Good night, Cassidy, chat, and Unholy Trinity gang. I love you all. Love joining your live streams and watching your videos. Have such an amazing energy. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it. I love you guys, and I love, like, our little community and everything. I love you guys so much. But, night, feel better, and I'll miss ya. Oh, I'll end up feeling better. It'll be fine. I'll just take some more ibuprofen and heating pad here. It's good. Little buddy. Anyway, I love you too. Bye, Lucy. Bye, Nerea. Until next time, Klexa forever. Boom out. Watching your reactions all the way here in the Philippines. Oh, I didn't even know you were in the... maybe I knew you were in the Philippines. I don't know. No, I don't think I did. Anyway, but yeah, so thank you for watching my stuff all the way from the Philippines. Jackie, I would delete it if I didn't have the good night in it. I found the loophole in it. Bye, everyone. Bye, guys. I love you guys. I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.